Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited that you're here and that you are back. This week, I will be talking about The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides? Somebody will be correcting me, hopefully. So I apologize, I apologize now for having definitely butchered that last name. I borrowed this book from a friend, so I do not have the physical copy here because I gave it back to her when I finished it. We just had our spring break, so I wanted to give it back to her before I went home for spring break. And so I finished it, gave it back to her, went to spring break, and now I'm filming this. So if there's any lapses in my memory, that would be why. I'm a bit loosey-brained. I try to remember things, sometimes I don't. But yes, so that's why some stuff I'll have more details about than others. So The Silent Patient follows the story of a psychotherapist that's following the story of a woman named Alicia Berenson who murdered her husband. And it's kind of just him trying to basically look into her mind, see why she did it, and see what her motivations for doing it were. She doesn't talk, hence the name The Silent Patient. She's a psych ward patient who's not talking, so The Silent Patient. So the therapist is trying to figure out why she murdered her husband, what the events were, basically. And it has some really insane twists and turns. The friend that I borrowed it from, it was actually really cute. She writes in her book, she takes little notes, and personally, I love reading people's notes in books. So I was like, as I was going on, she was kind of writing her theories in the margins. So at one point she was like, oh my gosh, is the brother involved? And I was like, oh, I hadn't thought about that possibility. But you're mentioning it, and that makes sense to me. And so it was kind of neat. It was a different reading experience, people to have her words in supplement to the words. And so I would read one of her theories and I'd be like, oh yeah, you figured it out. So it was just really exciting to read. And at the end, this book is known for its plot twist. If you haven't read it, I'm not going to spoil the plot twist, but if you have read it, you know that one of the things that made this book so popular, because it is a very popular novel, is the intense and just shocking plot twist. Which I know, all plot twists are shocking. That's the point of a plot twist. But this was unlike any other plot twist that I've read. It made me want to go back and reread the entire thing immediately. Because I loved this book so much, I will be purchasing a copy at some point when I am in a more financially stable environment and I can afford to re-buy books that I've already read, because right now I keep buying books and I need to stop. So yeah, it was just the writing. I thought I was going to get bored reading the synopsis of this book, reading people's reviews, reading just everything that I saw about this book ahead of time. I was convinced I was not going to like this book. And it just didn't seem like something that would, like, keep my attention. And I finished it all in one night. Maybe took me 3 hours to get through the whole thing. At one point I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop here and then I'll wake up in the morning and I'll finish the last section. And then I realized, oh, I'm on the last section. I might as well keep going. So I finished it all in one night. And I'm very glad that I did, because it was captivating. It was it was a page turner. You wanted to keep reading it. I highly recommend it. I understand completely why this book has the hype that it deserves, and I believe it deserves that hype. This book deserves all of the hype. I would recommend it to pretty much anyone, and even if you're not really typically into that, my jaw genuinely dropped. Like, I read the plot twist and I stopped. I literally went and reread that entire page, and then I flipped back through the book to like see those points. And it was very, very well executed and very well done. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate each and every one of you that is watching this, if you are watching this. And I look forward to seeing you all again. If you have made it this far in the video, you know that I try to ask a question to be answered in the comments. So this question might be a little controversial, but it's fine. I don't care. Are you an Apple or an Android person? I personally am very much an Android person. You can tell by the quality of my video, this is not done on an Apple product. But my phone, I have a Pixel. I love my Pixel. The only Apple product that I own is my iPad, because I got it from a claw machine type thing. So yeah, thank you all again so much for watching, and I look forward to reading your responses. If you liked this video, please feel free to give it a like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and comment on this video as well. Thank you all so much. Bye!